eventually started cutting little pieces of wire that fit into the tube instead of pencil lead. And yeah, those really shot through plywood. Like, those would probably kill you if you were to get shot in the eyeball with one of those. Or no, one of the most amazing successes I had when I was little, with my, tinkering and stuff, was the time I built a plane out of a paper towel tube and cereal box cardboard. You probably haven't seen one because they don't make them anymore. It's like $1.50 and you wind up the rubber band and it flies. Well, I took the rubber band, I'd like broken the plane or something, and I took the rubber band off. I mean, I went through like one of those a week pretty much, but anyway, so I got the rubber band and put it inside the paper towel tube and like pinned it at the back and cut wings from the cereal box and tail surfaces and taped them all on, and we had this patio that was kind of stuck out on the side of the house, and I wound it up, I walked out there and just let it go and threw it off the back, and it just glided, just took flight and flew so smoothly and gently, and just flew and slowly curved to the left and went around the corner of the house, and I couldn't see it. And I was just like, oh my gosh! I found it. It was already landed down by our swing set at the bottom of the hill. And it was just like so inspiring, because it was the first time I'd ever built a glider or an airplane of any kind that actually flew. You see, when a 7-year-old tries to build an airplane, usually it ends up grossly tail heavy and can never fly because there's no weight in the nose. But somehow I happened to balance this one, or it happened to come together where it was actually balanced remotely where it should be balanced. And the angles of the wings relative to the tail were right, and the wings happened to not be warped, which is also usually something that happens. So there's a whole lot going against a 7-year-old trying to build a glider without any knowledge. But everything just lined up, and that one was a flying success. Ha ha ha. Yes. Another thing I did, toy airplane related, what is that? A crashed bike. Was my dad, so I'd like get my dad to buy these things on his way home from work, or on the roof, which he would go up and get it down. Wow, I get distracted easily. So anyway, one time he came home with this styrofoam space shuttle. It didn't have any kind of motor or anything. It was literally just a molded styrofoam space shuttle glider. It was about 1 foot long, just made of styrofoam, just one piece. You like took it out of the box and stuck the fin in, and that was it, and it was ready to go. And it came with this little hand launcher, like it was just literally a stick with a rubber band, and you'd loop the rubber band in there and just hook it on this little hook on the space shuttle and go, poof, and it would, go like maybe 20 feet or something, kind of boring, and just land. And so I did that for a while until I got bored with it, and then I was like, Dad, get a bag of rubber bands next time, and he did. It's like big number 64 rubber bands, the kind you'd have around your mail, and I got like 100 of these things and looped them together, tied them all together, and I had a like enormous, it was unstretched, it was like 20 feet long, and I hooked it onto the space shuttle and just backed my way all the way across the front yard and let it rip, and it would just go. You could hear it hissing. It would like pick up so much speed, and then as soon as the rubber band lost slack, which was about was about 20 feet from the van, it would let off of the shuttle, and it would just shoot up, and it just shot straight up, and then it would just spiral all the way down. It was like that point where okay, I've taken this too far. This is just too awesome to be contained within the space that I have. Oh. Why am I riding around in these neighborhoods? I don't know. Oh, yard, Like, what else? Pretty flowers. It's okay, I'm not taking up the whole road. You can do it. You can do it. You've got room. Alright. I'm gonna go away from here. Away, away. Yes. Somewhere else. Oh, no. Oh, oh. I'm gonna go to my own private racetrack. Yes, I am. Behind this overly priced Toyota. I mean, overpriced. Overly priced would imply that it has been priced too often, which doesn't actually make sense. Look, it's a child with a prosthetic leg. Here it is, my own private racetrack. Avoiding sand, woohoo! Nope, we're gonna go this way. Did you see that? How I changed my mind at the last minute? It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'm crazy like that. Whoa. Horsies. And sheep. And donkeys. Hi, donkey. Why did I come here? I don't know. Oh, washboarding. Stop it. Oh, I just know a big bug is gonna hit my eye. Fresh oil, loose gravel. Be prepared to stop. Road work ahead. 20 miles an hour. Ah! Here's another dog. Let's see if he'll chase me. Ah, I'm an angry motorcycle. Ah. He's wearing a t-shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt. Seriously. Come on. Actually, he's wearing a wife beater. It's a redneck dog and a wife beater. You wish you had wife beaters, don't you? All right, go home and eat breakfast. I mean dinner, whatever.